Hello everyone, welcome back. Real quick, just want to apologize. We have been inactive for about a month now, but that's alright. If you guys do not want to miss out on that content, come check out the Twitch. It is always linked below. And of course, with CFB right around the corner, we will be posting a lot more. Of course, I bought that game only to post it. The Dynasty mode is supposed to be unreal in that game. So if you do want to check that out, subscribe to the YouTube and check out the Twitch. We'll be streaming that over there. I think we're going to do a 24-hour stream for that. I'm not sure yet. We will see. But let's hop straight into this video. So, in case anybody couldn't tell, we are back on Madden 24, guys. We're doing another rebuild. And our guy Josh Allen over here needs just a little bit of help, especially in that wide receiver department. On defense, we got a bit to work with. We got about a 40-year-old Von Miller still running the D-line for them. Amazing stuff. On the cornerback side of things, not too bad. Tyron Johnson and Raul Douglas. Not bad players overall. Johnson never really going to go up in dev. I feel like it's kind of hard to get them to go up. And then, of course, in terms of our linebackers, Matt Milano is pretty much the only notable player there. So I'm not really sure what we're going to do with this squad yet. But it should be fun to see. This O-line isn't too horrible to work with. It should be a quick rebuild. I'm not going to lie. Josh Allen is kind of a beast in Madden. So let's just get things started. And we're going to spend no time upgrading our defense here. Of course, Jordan Brooks and Jalen Phillips, both under 25, going to be able to develop quite nicely for us. Jalen Phillips going to be taking over Von Miller's spot and should produce quite well. All right, so right away, our defense is automatically looking better. We have one of the youngest defensive lines in the game now. Ed Oliver, not really up there in age yet, should be able to develop for us. Greg Russo, of course, is always a beast in Madden. And now Jalen Phillips, he should do some work himself. Matt Milano, kind of getting up there in age. He's on a decent contract, so I don't want to trade him yet. Maybe once he hits 30, 31. I know sometimes these linebackers don't digress. We're just going to have to pray on it. And, of course, we just acquired Jordan Brooks, who I believe is a solid middle linebacker in Madden. And offensively, we're just going to have to build it through the draft. I don't see too much assets that we can even go out and trade at this point. So we're going to go ahead. I think we're going to sim this first season up. And we're going to see how well Josh Allen can do without any offensive help. Well, according to Madden, Josh Allen will do just fine without a single receiver to help him. That's right. We finished the year 12-5. We actually end up winning the division. We had a crazy year. And just before I show you our schedule, Josh Allen, not bad at all. 3,800 yards and 27 touchdowns. 7 interceptions. It's always great to see that he's not leading the league, per usual. James Cook, not bad overall. We're definitely going to have to upgrade at the halfback position, though. I like James Cook in real life. Maybe he'll get a higher overall in Madden 25. I don't know. We'll see. He definitely had a good season in real life. Curtis Samuel and Marquez Valdez-Scantling. God, I hate saying that name. 1,000 yards apiece and 9 and 8 touchdowns. Overall, that's some amazing production from those two. I really didn't expect it at all. However, I think Curtis Samuel's a solid receiver off the Commanders. In case you guys couldn't tell, we are using the rosters for 2024-2025. So, solid year receiving overall. I saw Dawson Knox in there, not bad at all. In terms of sacks, we had Ed Oliver lead us with 11. Jalen and Greg Russo, did their thing. In TFLs, we had a whole lot of them. Madden really needs to fix that. Solo tackles, Deion Jones, 82. Matt Milano, 81. Good thing we kind of kept him on that contract. And in terms of interceptions, Matt Milano, 3 interceptions. We really didn't have many in that department, but I guess it's okay. We actually had a great defense overall. Real quick, before we get into the playoffs, let me show you the regular season. We started off 3-1, winning by 1 to the Commanders. We started off bad, shitty start to the season. We win 6 in a row. Some of the weirdest wins. We have 3 games in a row where we score 17 points and win. Then another one with 16. So almost 4 games with 17 points and we win. Which is kind of interesting to see in today's league. I mean, of course, 2 Giants, Patriots, not very good teams, but other than that, we ended the season on a pretty hot streak, didn't we? Another 5 wins going into the playoffs. So we're looking pretty solid. 1 against the Chiefs, 1 against the Cowboys, 2 excellent teams in Madden. Overall, a great year, but the roster is still not going to cut it. I know we're going to lose here in the playoffs. And let's just see what happens. We're going to go in. We're going to go right into it. Yep, and I knew it. Jets just looked way too good. Let's go ahead and check out what happened real quick. Josh Allen, absolutely embarrassing performance. 0 touchdowns thrown. Receiving wise, Breece Hall was number 1. This is not the sight I wanted to see in our first playoff game. We're going to bounce back though. We definitely have a lot to improve on. I'm hoping we can do that through the draft. I'm not sure what our cap looks like. We have 82 million apparently. So we'll see if anybody nice ends up in free agency. So obviously, we're going to go ahead and accept these options on Greg Rousseau and Jalen Phillips. And honestly, I don't really want to lose Taylor Rapp. $5 million a season is nothing for the bag. That leaves us with about 26 in cap space if we want to sign a player. I'm not sure who needs to next year. Maybe we'll take a look at that real quick. Let's just hop over into free agency. We'll see who is available to us here. And it is dog shit. 30-year-old players, and everybody's below an 80 pretty much. We could go Amari Cooper, an older receiver, but we do have the money to offer him. So you know what? Why not? 5 years of Amari. Gotta do something like a 2-year offer on him, We're going to go ahead. We're going to eval it. If we don't get Amari Cooper, that is okay. We do end up getting him. We only signed him to a 2-year deal. Does cut our cap just a little bit, but I didn't want him on a 5-year deal. He is 30 years old, and I don't know when he's going to regress. He's going to be an amazing weapon for Josh Allen this coming year, though. We can kind of look to maybe take another position at this draft pick. Now that we have Amari, we kind of did all right with Curtis and Marcus. So we'll see where we go with that. I think we found the player we want to take. Daniel Finch here. He has an A catch in traffic, A spec catch, B medium, B short, and C catching. Of course, that C catching is a little concerning. Maybe John Roberts looks just a little bit better. However, can't really see some of his overalls, so I'm not really bound to take a chance on him. Deshaun Colburn just looks way too good to be true. Great speed, elite strength, and great jumping. C to F awareness. C deep route, D medium. I just think he's going to be a normal overall. Daniel Finch, though, not the greatest physicals. Has some great skills. We're going to go ahead and take him. He is a normal dev. Kind of unfortunate. Some great skills, though. So hopefully he is a decently high overall. Player we're going to be taking here is Braden Bass. We need to upgrade our offensive line as much as we can. Some really good skills from him. He is a hidden dev as well. So at least a star, which is really great for our linemen. They are so hard to get up in dev. So a great pick there. Nope, we're going to go Jamie. He is a hidden dev that is beautiful for our team. Overall, not a terrible draft for us. Finch was a 74 overall wide receiver, which in the long term won't be too bad. He should be able to develop for us just a little bit. Braden Bass, 72 overall, and same with Jamie here. They're going to need a little bit more of development time before they do see the field for us. But not bad picks overall, considering the rest of the NFL didn't do too hot either. Looking at year number 2 squad, I'm really liking the improvements we made. Osiris Torrance going to fill in at left tackle, I guess. I kind of forgot he was here. We need to figure out our tight end problem. I'm pretty sure I want Kincaid to continue being our starter, just because he's a little bit younger than Knox. Even though he is 2 overalls better, we should be able to get him up there quite quickly. And then Mr. Bautista down here, is going to play backup to Cook just for this season, maybe the next as well. We'll see how well Cook can produce. Hopefully we can develop him or upgrade his points quite nicely. Throwing that word out like a fucking, I don't even know, like a wet rag. And Matt Milano up to superstar dev. So, yes, all around great things. Hopefully this clown of a player picture here can get us a few wins. We did really good with a hurt receiver core last year. Not hurt, but like buns. We are currently 8-7 at week 17, guys. We have 2 massive games to get us into the playoffs, of course, against KC and San Francisco. Can't do too much about Kermit the Frog down there right below. All we can do is pray for the best. So let's go ahead. Let's just advance the week. And we lose by 1. Get a weekly award. That is the biggest troll, Madden. That is the biggest troll. Jalen Phillips, 4 sacks, 6 tackles, Some really good stuff. But at the end of the day, it looks like we might lose and not make the playoffs. So we're going up against San Francisco, 92s across the board. 92s. Wow. So, no, not high expectations. We win. Actually, we still make the playoffs regardless. Dolphins go 10-7. But we're going to be playing KC. Yay, woo, yay. So fun. First game in the playoffs. We're going to have to be looking for an upset. Over there on the right side, of course, our boys Amari and Greg Russo at the bottoms of both, but still on the leaderboards regardless. Not many players can say that across the NFL. Josh Allen steadily improved. I mean, he had a much better weapon. 4,100 yards, 34 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, getting a little shaky there, but James Cook looked a whole lot better. Only about 4 yards per carry, which isn't absolutely outstanding, but still very, very good. So nothing to complain about. Found the end zone 11 times, overall some great stuff. Amari Cooper had himself a season. 1,300 yards, 16 touchdowns. He went bananas. He went absolutely bonanzas with Josh Allen, of course, being one of the best quarterbacks in general. Dawson Knox, of course, did his thing along with Curtis Samuel. Somehow Marquez could not find the end zone at all, which is kind of disappointing, but 504 yards definitely caught the ball just a little bit. So nothing to complain about there in terms of solo tackles. Matt Milano still producing quite well at age 30. 92 solo tackles, which is far ahead of Rasul, who is number 2 here. And, of course, leading in sacks. Greg Russo, 16 sacks on the season, 21 TFLs. Amazing production from him. And along with the rest of them, Jalen Phillips, Ed Oliver did their things. They did really well. And, of course, Matt Milano coming in and getting 2.5 sacks, That's some great stuff. We still really need to work on the interception department. 6 across the board, which, you know, is not horrific. No, it's bad. It's really bad. Let's see where that puts us in terms of takeaways. We are 30th. Yes, so we are pretty much the worst at taking the ball away, which is not going to bode well with Patrick Mahomes. However, he only threw 4 interceptions, so, you know, maybe if we could stop them in other places, we could get lucky. We're going to hop straight into this game. Maybe I do a super sim for you guys. Let's go ahead and do it just so we can, you know, have some fun with this. Right? Well, we're down 7-0 already. A bad omen, to say the least. Oh, okay. Who was that? Amari Cooper, of course, 72 yards. I mean, him and Josh Allen are going to have to be damn near perfect. KC goes for it on fucking 4th down every single play. That shit is absolutely bonkers. As we get an interception, one of the worst teams at taking the ball away there. We get one, which is really, really good. Usually Mahomes doesn't make mistakes, and when he does, we have to convert. We're going to get a sack because Madden is horrible. Okay, we move it a little bit out. Yeah, let's just punt it before we get a sack. Or, sorry, before we get a safety. They don't get anything before the kickoff. I forgot to change my time for the quarters. But it's all right. We're going against KC. We need all the help we can get. We're up 10. And watch how fast this lead is about to go away. Actually, we stopped them on 4th. Okay. Nope, it doesn't matter, though. We're right back to 4th down. And we intercept Patrick Mahomes. I was about to say Jackson, which would have been really funny. But we're not gonna disrespect him like that. He throws 2 interceptions, though. He's looking like Jackson Mahomes out there right now. We're up 27-10. I have confidence that we are about to pull off this upset. And Josh Allen finally gets his revenge against Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City, which is kind of funny. Look at how disappointed Fat Boy Reed is. Yo! Whoa! Spin that back. He kind of throwing that thing. You know, overall, a decent quarterback matchup. But at the end of the day, we won the turnover battle. So we were going to win the game regardless. McCole Hardman, 2 touchdowns, 171 yards on our absolute dome pieces. Amari Cooper, though, 103 yards in his own touchdown. Averaged 25 a catch, only caught 6 balls, or maybe 4. Who knows? Award for beating KC is fucking 15-2 Cincinnati. What happened on their team? Joe Burrow had an even better year than Patrick Mahomes. Damian Pierce on the squad, you know, Jamar Chase. Dude, oh my God, they have... Look how good this guy is. Oh, he's normal? Bro, he was at the top. I thought... Okay, never mind. I thought he was drafted last year. I guess he was drafted... Wait, wasn't he? No, he's a rookie, yeah. 15 touchdowns and 12 between Jamar and... Oh my God, that's insane. We might get cooked. We let McCole Hardman put up 171 yards on us. So, look at the interceptions. Dude, we're about to get clapped by this team. Josh Allen is so turnover prone. Joe Burrow has the most monstrous receiving core I've ever seen. They're already up 7-0. It's like they scored with ease. Our season might be over before our playoff run even started, which is quite unfortunate. Their defense is even playing extremely well. We tied up 7-7, you know, nothing to be too happy about because we get stopped on 4th down right away and right away again. And we're down 17-10 just like that. Cincinnati is doing what we just did to Kansas City. Hold on now. It's 17-20. Never mind. Do not hold on. Yep, it's over. Good game, Cincy. We pretty much could smell it coming from a mile away here. Not too disappointed. 15-2. You know, they deserved it. Joe Burrow, monster year. Josh Allen, though, great game. Josh Allen had an amazing season, so we're not going to worry too much about it. We should be back. Amari Cooper is getting older, but shouldn't digress just yet. I think we're going to try and run it back with him. I didn't even show you guys this right guard that we drafted. Let's just show you guys. Go in here. Because our halfback will be shown once he gets more touches. Or he automatically gets shown at the Super Bowl. I'm not really sure. Mr. Bass, Braden Bass, 80 overall superstar dev on our offensive line, which is absolutely huge. He's going to develop so quick. He's going to be our best lineman in just 2 or 3 years. Hopefully the sim doesn't go for that long, but if we need it to, it will. Of course, we're going to sim past the Super Bowl here, and I'll show you guys what we got going on.
So before we head into free agency, since we didn't show it last year real quick, just wanted to show it now. Bengals, of course, went to the Super Bowl. San Francisco breaks that losing streak. Brock Purdy gets Super Bowl MVP. No surprises with CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons being player of the years. Darren Sharper, that wide receiver we ended up playing, wins rookie of the year. So some pretty interesting stuff. We're going to hop over here, see who we need to re-sign real quick. Apparently I haven't even chose the draft class, which is a big L on me. I'm not sure what I was doing last night. It is now the next day. And from what I remember correctly, Amari Cooper and Josh Allen are still trying to get it done. So let's see what we can do here. So we do, unfortunately, have to franchise tag Spencer Brown. We end up re-signing Taron Johnson. Rasul Douglas going to end up going to free agency. We just don't have the money to pay him. We are now negative $14 million in cap. So we're not going to be signing any players unless I make a quick trade here, which I really don't think I'm going to do. I don't think I want to really restructure any contracts. I think this team is just fine the way it is at the moment. So we'll head to draft and kind of see what we got going on there. Normal. But that's all right. We need another receiver. I don't really feel like paying Curtis Samuel into his 30s. He is a hidden dev, which is beautiful for us. We're just going to have to replace him. He's kind of old. So we'll see what we do with that. And now I kind of hope one of these cornerbacks fall to us in round 2. All right. And this cornerback here falls to us, a 6'3" man-to-man corner out of LSU. Stephen Whitfield, great speed. His physicals aren't outstanding, but A press, A hit power, B zone coverage. He looks like the guy for us. Unless we want to go with Jamal Alford. B catching, B hit power. He does have an A injury. But we don't have... I don't remember if I have injuries still on. I have them very turned down on the slider because in this game they are absolutely ridiculous. B zone. You know what? I think at the end of the day we're going to go with Steven. He's a normal. That's okay. We should be able to develop him decently well. We'll see what we can do. We still have our replacement from last year. Now I don't really know what direction we go with here. Be taking Darren Camp here. I couldn't really find anybody else worth taking. Maybe I could have. He is a normal dev. All right. I'm not going to show you guys the rest of these picks. You guys are just going to get a cut to the draft recap. Overall, Mr. Camp and Sheffield, not bad. 75 and 76 overall. Matthew Ferguson is a 78. I'm assuming, though, if Ferguson is a 78, that some of these players are really, really good. Brandon Cross, 81. Who is the highest? Stephen Wiener. What a name. Going to the Patriots. Go Patriots, you know, maybe the next Tom Brady. other than that, not a lot of interesting picks, I guess. We do have the second highest wide receiver. Third, Trevor Billups was also an 81. He was taken at pick 6, though, way too high for us. I wasn't going to trade any assets for that. So getting the third best wide receiver, especially at a hidden depth, is not always the worst.
The direction for this year, Amari Cooper is up for a contract extension. He's 31 years old. He wants a lot of money. We do have a lot to re-sign our players, but we have James Cook. We have Jalen Phillips. And I think there's one or two other players that I have to pay big money to. So it really depends on if we're going to have enough by week 8 to re-sign him. If not, he'll probably be on the trade block. Same with Curtis Samuel. He needs a contract extension. We do not have the money to give it to him. But if we do have to trade Cooper, I won't be too mad. We'll be able to get some good value out of that. Our cornerbacks kind of take a hit with no Rasul Douglas, but I think the rookies will get a better chance at developing here. Benford sometimes develops nicely, can get into the high 80s with Taron Johnson. So overall, not bad on the defense. The middle linebackers don't look too bad. I'm probably going to put Jordan Brooks here at number 1. Matt Milano's still playing good. We're probably going to have to look to trade him by week 8 as well. Even though he's on such a good contract, he's going to digress at some point here. We want to get as much value as we can. And, of course, I don't know if I showed this, but Greg Russo up to superstar. So that's going to be huge for us. And other than that, yeah, I guess we just really see how this offense can perform up until week 8. That's when we're going to make some decisions on these contracts and players. So I will see you guys around that point. Here's where we're going to pick up. We just re-signed Amari Cooper. We're going to keep this somewhat realistic. I did look through the trade offers with him. And, of course, they were pretty insane for Madden. So, like the Rookie of the Year and a few other good wide receivers. So we're not really going to trade him just yet. We'll see how this year finishes, then think about it next year. We're not going to re-sign Curtis Samuel. I think I will look to make a trade with him. But James Cook, we're currently in negotiations with him. Jordan Brooks, Christian Benford, Spencer Brown. We re-signed Christian McGovern, our center, and we re-signed one other player. I cannot remember who. Jalen Phillips, that's right. So we do not have a whole lot of cap to work with. So Curtis Samuel will not be coming back. Same with Mike Edwards. We'll probably look to put them on the trade block at some point in the next 2 days. So let me go get that done. Again, back to the playoffs. We finished 11-6 atop of the AFC. We only finished as, I believe, the 4th seed, which is completely okay. We're not going to worry about it. We have home field for our first game. That's huge. And we're playing in a blizzard against Miami. You guys already know. Miami does not play well in bad weather. Josh Allen completely turned the narrative. Only 3 interceptions this season, which is absolutely amazing to see. Didn't really improve in the yards department, especially with Amari Cooper there. But, that's all right. We're not going to worry too much about it. James Cook, another 1,000-yard season, only about 4 yards per carry, which honestly, we can't really complain about. Not too bad. Only 5 touchdowns from James Cook. That's all right. Our backup rookie scored 8. So not a whole lot of offensive production from what I've seen so far. Dawson Knox, 1,000 yards, 12 touchdowns. And Amari Cooper, almost 1,000 yards and about 8 touchdowns. Overall, solid production from the receiving core. Wish we could have saw a little bit more, especially from our rookie here. But we can't complain too much. And then defensively, Matt Milano still doing great things at a very, very, well, not very old age, but 31 years old. Is not too bad for these outside linebackers in Madden, especially if they're not rushing the edge. But we will have to look to trade him after this season. Unfortunately, he will start to digress. He's been great, though. He's been an amazing piece on this defense. Of course, Jordan Brooks, we're going to have to franchise tag him. He does not want to come back. had a great year as well. And in terms of sacks, of course, Greg Russo and Jalen Phillips finally produced on a high scale. Had themselves 2 great years. I'm pretty sure Greg Russo came close to winning DPOY in the AFC. Don't want to jinx him here, but we'll see. Of course, TJ Watt, I forgot, was still on the Steelers, of course, and Max Crosby finishes over him. Wow. Well, comes in 3rd for DPOY. You know, can't really complain about it. Overall, solid season from the team. Nothing too crazy. As you can see here, our offense and defense was very mid. We're kind of lucky to be 11-6, if I'm going to be completely honest. Our overall kind of just carried us. So, let's hop into the Super Sim against the Dolphins. Let's not make this anything too slow here. And right away, I see no blizzard, which is funny because I saw maybe I got to click into the notification. No worries, I guess. And we're already punting the ball away. Some great stuff. We start with a touchdown. That's pretty good, and the Dolphins get a safety. I love when Madden does that to teams. 10-5. They get the field goal. We come back right away with the touchdown, which is good to see the offense doing a little something. Considering the little production we got all season, we're gonna kick it off on we're gonna kick it away on 4th and 1. I mean, they do it the same too, and we're gonna kick on 4th and 2. You know, I thought we'd be kind of going for it at this point. They're gonna go for it on 4th and 25. Oh well, they are down 2. To be fair, kind of completely forgot. We end up scoring the touchdown. We are up 9 now. We're going to put this thing away. And we do. 24-15 is the final score. Josh Allen, solid performance. I'm sure it was the defense that did a lot. Not a very high scoring game. Divisional round. We have Jacksonville. Banyam would be very proud. Their defense is absolutely amazing this season. Hopefully we can get them on the offensive side of things. Trevor Lawrence doesn't look too good in the passing department. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe I'm jinxing a whole lot here. You know, we're away. We can only hope for an upset like the year against KC. Well, both teams punting the ball away early. Not a bad start at all. Jacksonville gonna go for it on 4th downs though. That's gonna be hard for us to overcome because we don't like to do that. Wow, we let them get the field goal before half. That is a big choke right there. I'm not gonna lie. And the offense, you know, we get an interception though. That's a big up right there. I think no, they didn't miss the field goal. Well, we're pretty much going to have to score some type of points here. If we want to stay in the game, we end up scoring 20-20. This is a real close game here. 4th and 8. We're going to make them punt it. 3 minutes to go. 2nd and 19. We're going to have to overcome 3rd and 13. Yeah. 4th and 12. We're going to have to punt that away. And now we're giving them a chance to come down and win the game. And it looks like... Looks like Madden's not going to let Jacksonville kick the field goal. Wow, okay. Never mind. I don't think it's going to matter at this point. Actually, no, it's not. Yep, 4th and 10. We're just punting all over the place. Jacksonville doing the same, but I think our luck's going to run dry here. A turnover. Dude, they went for a fake in overtime. Okay. Oh my god. We're on the 32-yard line. We're on the 27. We kicked the field goal. Our coach is not stupid. And we're going to be going on to the AFC Championship. Yeah, why they got Josh Allen in front of the camera? I know he didn't do anything this game. Hold on. Yeah, 244 and 1 touchdown, 69% completion. Get your ass out of the camera. Gonna need an absolute miracle if we want to win this game. Baltimore has always beaten me in Madden. I can never beat them. Them and the Chiefs are the two teams I can never get past in Madden. Of course, Lamar is an absolute beast, so I don't really know what we can do about him. We're just going to have to hope Greg Russo can maybe pressure him. We're going to have to force them to throw the ball a little bit. We'll see what happens.
All right, well, a punt from the Ravens to start the game. Let's see if the offense can come away with anything here. And a big pass
to Amari Cooper to open up this game. That is huge. We're going to have to force them to pass the ball because the running is insane. Completely forgot Derrick Henry is still on this squad. He's not going to get any rushing yards there. We get the ball back. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to do anything with it. A big pass there by Josh Allen, which is kind of good for the punting unit, you know. Fumble recovered by... Okay. We get a fumble recovery, and James Cook scores the touchdown. Great start for us. We're not going to get too happy here because I know the Ravens are very, very good in Madden. Halftime kind of saves us there. I was kind of scared they were going to come downfield, which they're going to do right now. Now we have ourselves a close game. 3rd and 8. We're going to go 4th and 17. And we're not going to get a stop on 3rd down. We do there, though. Damn. 14. Offense just has to work the ball downfield. 3rd and 10. We kind of need a big pass here. We're not going to watch it. We should have. Josh Allen throws it away. We got to kick the field goal. We hit it. We're up 6. So they at least need a touchdown now. 3rd and inches. They get it. 3rd and 8 in the AFC Championship. Now we are playing. We know the Ravens are going to play with 2 downs here. Big stop. Christian Benford right there. One more stop, and we go to the Super Bowl. Lamar chucks it. Knocked away. We're going to the Super Bowl. Josh Allen will finally get to compete for a ring after all that time. Losing. He still puts up a shitter, but it's all right. Lamar Jackson, 136 yards and 0 touchdowns. We had absolutely our best defensive game all year. We had to. Somehow, some way, we are going to go against Carolina, the 3rd seed out of the NFC. They beat the Packers and the Bears, who I'm pretty sure are very good teams in Madden right now. And they beat the Seahawks. The Seahawks beat the 49ers and the Eagles. Oh my God, those franchises must be in despair. I mean, Cowboys we kind of expect to lose every year, but golly. We'll be going up against the number 1 defense in the entire NFL. You know, they're not top in any category, but pass yards and rush yards are their thing. They're going to hold us. Our offense is not going to be the key. Greg Russo, Jalen Phillips, we're going to need you guys to step up just one more time. Super Bowl time. James Cook going to start us off with 7 yards. But the defense by the Panthers is huge. Okay, we're starting off in the passing game pretty hot, you know. There we go. Starting off pretty good. 7-0. Now we just need the defense to... There we go. Make them punt it. All right, 2nd quarter. Maybe start... Okay, we're going to fold on that 4th. And here they come. Maybe we got a little too cocky, a little too early. Carolina scores. It is 7-7. I'm going to speed this up just a little bit. We're all the way downfield just like that. It's 14-7. I'm assuming they're going to chuck the ball before. No, they're going to punt. You know, we got a big arm quarterback. Okay, we're not going to try and go for the field goal, even with 3 timeouts. Smart, I guess. We forced them to punt it once again. And we're already all the way downfield. Never mind. Amari, why would you do that? 3rd and goal, 4th and goal. What are we going to do here? We kick the field goal. All right, well, at least we're smart and take the points. Defense doesn't come out strong, though. 17-14 going into the 4th. Carolina. Offense is rolling for them. The defense, a massive penalty. I'm not even sure who Corey Porter is. That could have just cost us the game. Second and 10. Oh no. 3rd and 4. 4th and 4. What are we going to do? We're going for it. I like it. Allen, season on the line. He had his tight end, and he has him wide open and out of bounds. Well, we're already watching it. Why not continue? Oh, and that would have been a huge pass. We need the touchdown. Allen, 2nd and 10. Completed. Amari. Smart. Smart. Let it run. All right. Please tell me, yes, let James Cook punch it once or twice. We don't roll. We kind of need to score. We don't need to go quick, but we don't want to give him a chance. James Cook, easy 3 yard. 2nd and 7. Josh Allen, throw, caught. 1st down on the 1 yard line. Oh, don't pull a Seahawks here. Don't do it. Please run the ball. You had James Cook. Touchdown! The rookie, Matthew Ferguson. Huge extra point to put us up 3. It's good. We got to watch to the end. Bryce Young. 1st down. Off the back of his receiver. Chris Schieffer. His target is 39 yards. It's not great for a kicker, I'm not going to lie. Especially in the Super Bowl. 2nd and 10. Young. Complete. They still have 3 timeouts. We cannot forget that. They can still work this thing down quite a bit. Leggetti, who's supposed to be on actually maybe he is on the Panthers. I don't remember what team he went to. 1st and 10. Carolina. Oh, Bryce Young under pressure. Massive throw. Brian Thomas Jr. And wide open again, and they still have a timeout. They're going to go no huddle. They want to get it a little bit closer. It's on the 31-yard line. I mean, if he misses this, Madden is broken. I'm not going to lie if he misses this. It's... No, he missed it! He missed it! No, he didn't! Oh my God, in the Super Bowl? They're gonna cut him. I thought he hit it. I thought we were going to overtime. It's over. Let's go. An unreal run. And we get our ring. What a rebuild. Madden, fix the celebration for next year, though. Please, I want to see a little more emotion. Well, guys, we're going to end this rebuild here. If you did enjoy, remember, leave a like and subscribe. And always go check out the Twitch down below. We stream daily over there. That is what we do these videos on. And also, do not forget, CFB is coming out. We're going to be running a lot of that. So stay tuned.